Fox News did town halls with the Ohio Senate candidates. That's Democrat Tim Ryan, currently a congressman, and Republican candidate J.D. Vance. During the Tim Ryan portion of the town hall, Tim Ryan did not back down from the Fox News mob. And this is really interesting to see. It's quite impressive, in fact. This seems to be a stacked audience. Some maybe Democrats, but the lion's share of the noise certainly was not pro-democratic, that's for sure. And Tim Ryan turned what were initially boos into at least some cheers on the topic of January 6th. Take a look at this, listen to the initial jeers, and look at how he turns it around, and we'll talk about what he does.
They stormed the Capitol on January 6th. They beat up 140 police officers, killed one. Okay, they killed one.
Boo.
We all watched the video.
Okay, so they boo, but here he turns it around.
We all watched the video, and
Let him finish, please.
And I'm happy to have this conversation. I'm not afraid to have this conversation. These are the conversations we need to have in this country. I welcome you guys. Let's just be respectful, but I'm not afraid to stand here and defend my position. On January 6th, 140, I sit on the subcommittee that funds the Capitol Police. These are my friends. 140 of them got hurt, and some of them still can't go back to work because they were beat up with lead pipes. They were sprayed with pepper spray. They were beaten with flagpoles. Okay? They were trying to overthrow the government. They were trying to stop the peaceful transition of the government. What else were they doing there? They're going to kill Mike Pence, right? They want to kill Nancy Pelosi. Now somebody's beating up Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer. J.D. Vance raised money for the insurrectionists. He made several social media posts to raise money for them. Now, again, I don't care what your politics are, but Americans should say, no, we have to say no to that.
We're going to try to get as many questions.
All right, so a smattering of applause. What turned the tide here for him? It's a couple different things. Number one, Tim Ryan stood his ground. He stood his ground. He said, hold on, I'll go up against any of you on the facts, but let's do it respectfully. He backed up what he was saying. It helped that he was telling the truth. And then he found common ground with the audience. And we're going to have, I've told you all before, we're very close to releasing a white paper about how to have conversations about politics that can be contentious. We're going to give it away for free. We've been working on it for weeks, giving it away soon. And finding common ground is a really critical part of this. One other element to this, Tim Ryan also getting applause when talking about his answer on energy policy.
Tax that President Biden mentioned, a tax on oil companies' profits. Are you for that?
I haven't looked at exactly what he wants to do. I think the fact that oil companies are making huge profits and having stock buybacks right now, while average person here is paying nearly $4 a gallon, I think that's wrong. And I think we need to crack down. We need to crack down on it.
We're going to move on.
So, I mean, listen, Tim Ryan is not the most progressive, but he was able to find common ground with a lot of these folks. And I think that that is instructive in many ways. Unfortunately, if you believe the polling, J.D. Vance is now up by about 2.2 points on average. The important message is if you vote in Ohio, make damn sure that you participate in this election because Tim Ryan could win this thing. The chances that your login credentials have been leaked in a data breach are higher than you might think, but you can actually check. If you go to Aura.com/Pacman, you can try Aura for free. Our sponsor, Aura, scans the dark web for your personal information, login credentials, social security number, and sends you alerts. Sign up, and you could be shocked to see how many alerts you get. On Aura, one of our team members found his login credentials in 3 different data breaches. Now, of course, he changed his passwords right away. I've told you before about one of my accounts getting hacked. Scary feeling, but Aura also does so much more by automatically requesting the removal of information from data search engines, giving you fast alerts on suspicious credit inquiries. Aura has password management, malware protection for all of your devices. And Aura also helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices by restricting certain apps. It's really like a Swiss Army knife of online security. And you can try Aura for free for 2 weeks at aura.com/Pacman. The link is down below.